Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Ye Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grinanti Ye Bhurida Janaha. Developing a definite relationship with God, we start developing the intimacy. Intimacy to that extent, God is compelled to reveal Himself, give His darshana. The bhakta attains sakshatkara. And this is what we see. Sri Ramakrishna is insisting on taking up any type of relationship. Enter into relationship with God. Develop that intimacy, ecstatic love of God, doing all your duties and offering it to God as your offering love. Love is being offered. So feel that intimacy and get the vision of God. Sri Ramakrishna time and again assures, you can see God. I have seen God. You too can see. A little effort is necessary. God is extremely compassionate, and do a little sadhana, go forward, and you'll find greater and greater peace till you are at last it may take whole life, it may take many lives also, but there is an end. Nearest end we will try for. Maybe one life not possible, second life. Next life you will be most of the people who are struggling may attain very high state, get a vision of of God in this life, but transcend and go and attain full realization at least in the next year life or a life after that. So here you see he gets the vision of God. God reveals himself and the bhakta sees. And M is asking, when one sees God, does one see him with these eyes, physical eyes? Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this Charma Chakshu, you cannot see me. I will give you Divya Chakshu, by which you will be able to see. In Hindu tradition, there is Upanayana, a extra Upanayana is given, extra vision is given, a penetrating vision is given, by which he can try to transcend the nature and see. A person you are seeing, talking to him, just behind his talk is his mind. What is he talking is what is expression of his mind, feelings, and what is in his awareness. So his mind is making behind his words. We see body and words we hear, and we are able to understand there is a mind behind which is thinking and he is talking. There is awareness, there is feeling which is making him talk. So behind talk you can see to that extent you are able to see the person talking, and behind the talk is mind, feelings you can see. Beyond that we are not able to see. What is making that person talk? What is that power behind? Where is his real existence? What is making the mind to exist and think? What is it making to feel? What is behind? What is behind? So this analysis, we are not able to go beyond mind and feelings of a person. Beyond that is what you see, the light of consciousness, Chaitanya. Because you are conscious, mind is working. Because you are consciousness, ears are hearing, senses are perceiving. All things you are feeling. If you are unconscious, nothing will work. Mind will not work. Heart will not work. Feelings won't be there. Senses will not work if you are unconscious. If you are conscious, all this work. So consciousness behind we are not able to see because it is beyond time and space. Within the time and space, anything is there either through abstraction like love, patriotism, and all we understand through mind, though it is abstract, it is conceivable and gross, table, chair, that person, this person, I am able to understand because my senses also perceive. Behind stands the mind. So this is possible. What about the beyond? We can't see. So the effort is to see that Krishna says you can't see what is beyond. You can't see me. You can see this material world to some extent. Each senses has limitation, mind has limitations. Within that limitation, you will be able to understand. See, I am cosmic person pervading this universe. The universe is my manifestation, and I pervade it as the Lord of universe. I stand beyond as the absolute existence in which the whole universe appears and disappears. What can you understand? So there he says, Divyam dadami te chakshu. I am going to give you Divya chakshu with which you can see me. So physical, this understanding remains in most of the peoples, most of the sadhakas, that I one day get a Divya chakshu by which that I am able to see. Yam is also aware of that. We may not be able to see God with these eyes. And Thakur assures, I have seen God more clearly than I am seeing you now. These words of Thakur, Sri Ramakrishna, you'll feel, does the person say, see, on one side Krishna says, I will give you Divya Chakshu. Thakur says, God can be seen. Do we see with the same eyes? So that is the question. When we see God, when one sees God, does one see with these eyes, Master? God cannot be seen with these physical eyes. God cannot be seen with the physical eyes. God is seen with these physical eyes as this world only and limited world. Cannot be seen with physical eyes. In course of spiritual discipline, one gets a love body, endowed with love eyes, love ears, and so on. Now we see when we are in waking state, till we wake up, we are totally independent, unrelated to this world, unrelated to my physical body also. We are unrelated to our body, unrelated to our when we are in sleep. When waking up, I identify with the body. Important thing we have to remember is in dream state, I don't have anything to do with this physical body. My physical awareness, physical body, this world I am interacting with, all disappear. I am in a different identity. I am unrelated to the physical body and physical world. Physical body, I am not at all related when I am asleep. I don't even know there is a body, physical body. There is a waking state. I don't even know. To the extent I am independent of the whole physical world and physical body. I have a new identity. The old identity of being body in this world has disappeared. And disappeared, totally disappeared. Not even a understanding I was there also doesn't remain in dream state. Nothing of this world, nothing of this body remains. In a different dimension, with a new identity, with a new ego, new self. The waking ego, waking self dissolves, dreaming ego and dreaming self awakens. And it identifies with the dream body. I am totally different from the physical body. Entirely different. This you must always remember. This body or nothing. There is nothing. Wow, what to hold on? I cannot even come back. In sleep, I don't even have the awareness. A body exists also, I don't know. To that extent, I am separate. So this is actual death, daily death. Permanent, it is not a permanent death, but it is total death, unrelated to you, the physical body you exist now. Now, just like you get a waking body in the dream waking state and dream body in the dream state, in super conscious state, my consciousness is withdrawn from the physical body. If it expands into the infinite level, so you are entering into super conscious state. So a new identity, a new awareness comes. Here, as I go inward, I am decreasing my consciousness from the external world. As I go to super conscious, I am expanding my consciousness to universal level, cosmic level to individual level. A little more compression is there when I go to sleep. And last, when I go to the Bindu, I expand. Again come back to Bindu, project out. So this is what happens. Now, Thakur says, in Samadhi Sthiti, you get a love body. And in that, just like in dream, I get a dream body, I get a dream ear, I get a dream eyes, because I have to see the dream world. The dream world is not outside. The sound is not coming. Now, in dream, I smell a fine flower. I have gone into a forest, a fine flower I see. What a fragrance, I think. If I open my eyes and come to waking state, the flower, neither flower is there, smell is there. My nose has smelled that flower. It has got, I have dream nose, dream ears. I was hearing a beautiful song. If I wake and see no song is going on in waking state. I was simultaneously in the dream state. I was experiencing, because I was hearing with dream ear. Waking ear cannot hear. I am identifying with waking body. With waking, it cannot be there. It is not there. So, in super conscious state, when you see God, you have a divine body. The divine body is made because God is divine. In God, divinity is divine with a spiritual body. Pure Chaitanya Sharira, Chidghanakaya. Chidghanakaya, it's made out of Chaitanya Sharira. And because of He has blessed me with excessive love for Him, that I am able to forget the world and forget my body. That love for God is manifesting as a body for me to interact with God. This is love body. Once you turn inward, learn to dive within silently, go layer by layer, just like you enter into sleep and dream state. How you enter into sleep, slowly, stage by stage, how you go within. Forget the world, forget the body, one by one. So, like that, can you go in meditation? You cross the Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya. Having crossed, you land in Vijnanamaya. This is spiritual awakening. You know yourself independent of body. Then Anandamaya, you have to cross Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya cross, you will be landing in your real existence, infinite, eternal, bliss, absolute, you are. So when you enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, from there you enter into brighter light. Just like now I am in a room, the room is fully lit by the sunlight, but sunshine is not here. Sunlit, how much of light is there you see? It is sunshine. When I am able to see sunlight, sunshine outside, sunlight here. From sunlight, I see sunshine. I want to go to the sunshine. Then I see the sun. So we go to higher and higher brightness of consciousness. When you enter, you are in the great joy and peace when you enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, consciously turning inward. Then you will see you are entered into new dimension which you have never known or imagined. But by grace of God, you have been able to land there. It's extremely difficult, but it is possible. It is not impossible. Every sadhaka, Thakur Sri Ramakrishna says, by the virtue of being a human being and possessing a body, you have every right and every power within you to realize your own self. You may not understand or realize what God is, but to realize your own self. Nothing comes obstruction. There is no obstruction for you because it is inward journey. So can you turn inward and go within? And when you enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, you see first dim light of the consciousness. That itself will make you mad with love and bliss. Then a few visits, you will see still brighter, like I am sitting in the sunlight and looking at the sunshine outside. I want to go there. So when I go there, I see I have come to a still brighter, still more joy, more peace, more love. Everything is calming down, calming down. Great silence is there, great stillness is there. In that, the light of consciousness slowly takes a form of Ishtadevata. If you are meditating on Sri Ramakrishna, you will see Ramakrishna in your heart. Because you have turned inside, you have forgotten the world, forgotten the body, you have come out of the Annamaya, Pranamaya, you have crossed the Vijnanamaya, we have entered into Vijnanamaya. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manamaya, Vijnanamaya. Entering into Vijnanamaya is spiritual awakening. With spiritual awakening, you will see a greater light within. A few visits, you will go and you will see brighter light. And once you enter that region of sunshine, you will see that the light which is coming down as sunshine to you condenses and takes form of the your Ishtadevata. You see bright Sri Ramakrishna like a marble statue kept in thousands of moon shining all around. So how bright and living. It is not matter, it is Chaitanya. So there you see, it is just like you have here, what you hear, what you speak, what you see, you will not be able to see elsewhere. Because this pertains to only Savikalpa Samadhi Sthiti. Just like in dream, you have dream ear, dream eyes, dream nose, everything, dream body, and it can experience the dream world alone. Here this soul, who is in Samadhi Sthiti, can experience that experience of the spiritual world. And he cannot, while coming down, it's called Vyuthana, coming down to the normal waking state. When he comes down, he cannot see what he has seen there. It is unimaginable, but when you come back, you will see you are totally independent of body. From the day you enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, you are totally free from the body. The body becomes, when you come down first time from the Samadhi Sthiti, you will see your body has totally become separate from you, just like cloth are separate. You are able to see, you are able to be witness of the dream state and also waking state. Means even in waking state, you are able to experience dream. In dream state, you are able to experience the waking state. What is waking state? Though two states do not happen together, but two states exist separate. You identify with them. All the three will be simultaneously working, doing their work. You identify, you see something. You identify, you see something. Each identification with the subtle, gross, and causal body in relationship to you, related, then you see new world, waking state, dreaming state, and different states you pass through. Each is happening at all times. All the time dream is going on, but you are shut to that. You are in waking state. You identify it's going on. Causal state is going on. Waking state you identify, you are able to see waking state alone. Just like you put on one channel of the TV in your particular TV, your TV, then you will not be able to see this other channel simultaneously. But other may be seeing another channel. Once you end this channel, if you change any channel, you can go. But two channels at a time in the same screen, you cannot see. So this is how the waking dreaming, and you see the main thing is you get a body in waking state, you get this body, you identify with it and come to the waking state. In dream state, you identify with dream body and be in dream state, experiencing the dream world. And in causal level, you'll be identifying with the causal body, and where absence of all things are there. Nature is entirely absent there. Bodily existence is absent. Our waking and dreaming states are absent. You are experiencing absence of all states is the third state, Sushupti, the deep sleep state, dreamless deep sleep state. And all these are there, waking, dreaming. Similarly, in superconscious state, in Samadhi Sthiti, this is like one of the states you are entering into, superconscious state, where you see what you don't see here. And what you see there, you cannot see here. It is more and more real, more and more real. Compared to dream, waking state is real. Compared to waking state, the superconscious state, Samadhi Sthiti is real. And when you come back from Samadhi Sthiti, you will be witness of all states simultaneously. At the same time, your entering into dream state will not affect you. You will not build up a karma in waking state or any state. And then Samadhi experience you will not have in the waking state. But you are totally free from the bodily existence. You are free from the karma. And there you have love body. That is what Sri Ramakrishna is referring to. You get a love eyes with which you see God. Just like in dream state, you get dream eyes pertaining to the dream body with which you are identified in dream state. Now you identify, you project, something projects from yourself. Just like thoughts come out, there's a feeling comes out, a body comes out in Samadhi Sthiti. That body is love body. Love is manifesting in the form of body. You can move, you can talk, you can touch, you can love. All this becomes possible. Similarly, you have love eyes with which you see God in the Samadhi Sthiti. This state is more real than the waking state. Waking state, and we are in waking state, I'm speaking to you, you are hearing me, and we are in waking state. How real it is, you see. When we go there, it becomes unreal. When you come back, when you wake up from dream, you'll understand dream was unreal. Like that, when you wake up from this to the superconscious state, you will know that this is unreal. But when you come back, you will not forget that this is unreal. The unreality of this world continues. You will know, oh, this is unreal. God alone is real. This, as God it is real, as world it is unreal. The world which you are seeing till you enter into samadhi is no more there. You see a new world made up of divine. Same world, same thing is happening, but everything is divine, made up of divine. And when you wake up from dream state, you will understand dream is unreal. But when you enter back to dream state will continue. Here, from waking state, you go to superconscious and come back. Waking state will not continue. You will be spiritually awakened. You become witness of all the three states later on. So when you wake up, you are witness of the two states, waking and dreaming. So this is what we see that is what Sri Ramakrishna says. You will have love body eyes. This is physical eyes pertaining to this world, which is less real than that. So you cannot see that with these eyes. Just like with dream eyes, you cannot see waking state. Waking eyes, you cannot see the superconscious state. So to see superconscious state, you must have a love body and love eyes. Then you will see God. God is seen through the love eyes of the love body in Samadhi Sthiti. This Samadhi Sthiti is called Savikalpa Samadhi because there is Vikalpa. You see a form, name, everything is changing, time is working, space is there, everything is there. Here, just like we have Mahakasha, space of matter, and Chitta Akasha, space of mind, there is the state of consciousness, Chidakasha. In Chidakasha, in the space of consciousness, it is God manifests. So you see how this simple relationship with God you develop. When you are born, mother must have made you to go and bow down to a photo. Where it is making you reach, you see. Small exercises. Then a few shlokas whose meaning you can never understand as a small baby. What it means also you will not know. Where it is going to lead. Then there is Upanayana. Gayatri mantra is given for many. Many take up some mantra or here and there. Somebody sees who is not awakened intellect, they will try to see or visualize something in some vague way, understand God, and they have their own way approach to God, and God responds to that. So each one is coming in contact with the divine in some way or other, having some particular type of relationship or other, and slowly evolving towards that state. And any caste, any person, man or woman, child or old man, any profession they belong to, any race they belong to, any religion they belong to, ultimately you see that they raise beyond the nature they go, and all the nature, just like we wake up from this dream world falls off, this world falls off, and you see God. Everyone will experience God, and this transcending is the most important part, to go beyond all limitations, beyond nature, beyond the Ashtapashas. What all binds, limits me, I must be able to transcend and go beyond. And these limitations are set by nature. It cannot be destroyed, it cannot be eliminated. You have to go beyond through growth. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.